cone right here that I was using these in the middle of winter. I dropped it, the top just cracked off. I didn't realize cones were that brittle. What's going on, everybody? Today we're doing a drone operation in New Edinburgh in Ottawa. We got this lovely building being built. It's called a building when it's finished, even though it's done being built. They're done building, but it's still called a building when it's finished. Anyway, so today we got a drone operation, all legit, advanced operations certified, Transport Canada. We're doing this by the book as usual. And today we're flying the Mavic Air 3. No, that's completely wrong. Today we're flying the Mavic 3 Classic. We got some Polar Pro ND filters on there, which are nice because they match the filters that we use on our cameras. We got our nice launch pad. We got our nice ground control station here. And when you use high vis and orange things and cones and stuff, you can literally do anything. So you're like, oh, this guy's a professional. And we're getting some progress. So basically we're gonna capture this building at every major stage of the project. This is made very easy with a portal thing called Nav Drone. So if you're into drone flight, look up Nav Drone. Basically, I drew a circle on a map. I didn't actually write these coordinates. I am not that skilled with maps. I drew a circle on a map. I said we're flying here at this time. We're flying this drone, why we're flying, and who is flying. That's literally all you gotta do to get permission to fly a drone absolutely anywhere in Canada. You may get denied depending on where you're flying. If you're flying near Parliament, you need to contact directly to Parliament and give them as much notice as possible. But aside from that, if you're into flying drones, I highly recommend doing it properly, because that way nobody can give you shit for it. And if someone tries to tell you, you can't fly over my house, you show them the paperwork, or you just tell them, actually, I can. So today, Ryan behind the camera, assisting, also spotting, fire up this drone, and we're gonna get some shots. It's May 29th, and at this time of year, you got like 16 hours of daylight. So it's 7:30 in the morning, freaking bright already, but I think it'll still look good for our purposes. Didn't want to go too close to sunrise, because then it kind of looks very moody and stuff. We want some nice lighting that really accentuates this construction site. So let's do it. Good practice, which you did not see me do, is to always visually inspect your drone and your propellers before you take off, and of course make sure your batteries are charged. So without any obstructions except a giant crane on top of us, I'm gonna go up. The sky is very blown out, but I'm kind of going in, and the crane is moving at the same time, and we're doing this counter movement effect, and now we're getting some parallax with the crane. Wow. Do you get excited when you shoot things, or when you do stuff? Is there anything you do when you're doing it and you just start getting so pumped?
All the time.
And you're like, wow.
Yep.
Experimental operation today. We've created some waypoint flights on this DJI remote. You can do this with, I believe, most of the slightly higher end DJI drones. I think the Airs and the Pros and the 3s and the 2s, they should do it. If you're not sure, just Google it. So basically, we've created about 6 waypoint flights. Some of them are just a straight line. Some of them are straight line with a gimbal tilt. Some of them are an orbit around the property here. And the idea behind this is these are repeatable to the meter or so, which for our purposes is good enough. We don't need centimeter repeatability. So basically, we're gonna refly these flight path over the next couple months as we come back. So the first one, we're gonna begin with an orbit. So I'm already at the altitude desired. We're in the location desired. I'm gonna open it up. I don't know if you can see this. Can I screen record on this thing? Oh, I can. Exposing sensitive info. This is crazy. Okay. Now we're screen recording. And it's doing something. Oh my God, it's actually moving.
Can't see it on the camera. I think it's right there.
It's going to the start point. It's actually doing it. I mean, I didn't think it wouldn't do it. Something about automating a little aircraft thing. I want to tilt down on the gimbal. What's nice about this drone is the battery life. Look at that. We're gonna repeat this exact flight a couple more times at different times of the year, different stages of the construction. And because we're flying the same flight path, which is saved on this controller, we're gonna be able to fly and then blend, transition into 2 months from now, and then another 2 months from then, and then finished product. And it's just It's gonna be cool. It's a cool way of showing progress over an extended period of time. Now, in the early days, I spent a lot of time on construction sites, as Ryan is probably familiar with too. It's pretty fun. You get used to the craziness and the high vis and the hard hats and stuff. But I think we're getting close to an end point, which I'm happy with. Just want to say, mad respect to construction workers. You guys get up like at the crack of dawn every single day, and you finish work like after most people, and you don't complain, and you're tough as nails.
Pun intended.
Tough as nails. I guess we use screws nowadays. Another really effective way to get like an ultra wide, kind of almost unnatural field of view with a drone, panoramic shots. So keep your drone in one spot and either pan left to right, take a photo, take a photo, take a photo, take a photo, and then use Lightroom, stitch them all together. You could do it by tilting, you could do it by panning, or you could build an entire, like you could take photo, 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 and make like a grid, and then just have like this crazy kind of like insanely wide view. And you could do it with any drone. That's the best part. Like when I was back flying like the Mavic Mini, that's what I used to do, to get like these really cool panoramic shots. And that's kind of what we're doing here, because you can't fit the whole crane in one frame of a photo, so gotta do it in multiple. I also gotta move. That crane is going fast. I actually don't mind operating while sitting. I've operated from a moving car. I've operated from a car that I was driving in a closed course in a private property in Mexico. All I'm saying is be safe when you fly a drone. Follow the rules. Don't threaten the safety of anyone. Society, vehicles, people. There's a bit of a gray area when it comes to this stuff, because like, who owns the sky? When you really think about it, how do you own a sky? Like a road is like, I can touch the road. Who owns the sky? God? The universe? I don't know. You know, be responsible. You enter the gray area, you know, don't be scared. Are we gonna have to cut that into? That was a successful drone flight at Minto Beechwood. That was our first visit to this site. We're gonna be back here periodically at different stages. They're on the 3rd or the 4th floor right now. They're going up to 9 floors. We're gonna refly some of these predetermined flight paths. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about how we do drone flights here at PANO Media. We got Mr. Ryan Dennis behind the camera here. But I hope you, I hope this was educational. I hope it was entertaining, and I hope you learned something or nothing. But either way, thank you for watching. I will see you on the next video.